And yeah, these zealots, they don't really want to commit. Not very good play here from the Kardosh player as far as trying to break this front door, but that being said, I am limiting races to one base. I'm operating off of this second nexus here. Charge not being researched, but it is available to me. So yeah, to reiterate, I have a decent contain on the Terran player, even though I'm not able to break this front door. Just looking now at the perspective of racist, he seems to be yeah, very content to upgrade off of this one base presence. Switching to Rapt now, looks like I'm moving my forces over here to the center of the map. Also accumulating some more sentries. I have opted actually to go for a third nexus, so I soon hope to be operating off of 3 bases. These mineral patches are not in danger of being mined out just yet. I now have that observer coming out, so I don't know how effective it's going to be with all these missile turrets. No shortage of missile turrets in this game, that's for sure. Yeah, my income is really leaping ahead of racists here, even with the mules that are in play. I have almost 40 harvesters to his 20. Moving in with this missile turret, with this observer, pulling that away just in time. At least I will be able to scout his natural expansion. Siege tech is now in play for racist. He also has this neo-steel bunker here at his front door, making an additional barracks, and he's operating off of 3 factories. Really though, with all these production buildings, it's a good amount of production buildings, but he's going to need more income to produce out of them effectively. As you can see right now, he's only making a Hellion and a siege tank out of 2 factories. He is going to be bunkering up his natural expansion now, however. I have actually 2 weapon upgrades on these zealots. I've probably gave the Terran player more breathing room than he deserves in this instance, but I also now have Immortal coming in. Excuse me. Second Immortal now, so I have a pretty significant force. If I'm able to use these sentries more effectively, getting that shield up earlier and making better use of the force fields, I should be able to just wade into this front door. And those 2 Hellions getting pretty much eviscerated, but it does move pretty fast, losing a lot of zealots there to those upgraded tanks. Guardian shield now going up. Racist enjoying all those kills. This siege tank with 1 kill, this guy with another 1, this guy sitting at 3. 2 kills up here on this northern tank. But yeah, I'm definitely realizing my mistake. Even though I have these 2 attack upgrades, they're not being put to very good use, simply because this pushing the front door is a scenario where you need armor as well, just to survive through those siege tank blasts. I have a warp prism now in play. It's not making very good use of that. It's just sort of sitting at my base. I'm also pumping more immortals, getting those warp gate technology, or just continuing to make warp gates, I should say. Now fortifying this expansion that I'm just beginning to saturate. I have 100 energy on this nexus, not using chrono boosts as efficiently as I could. I'm rallying more units to this position, although if I was smart I would try to go in through the back door, as that's not nearly as heavily fortified as the front, which is often the case when you play Terran. But yeah, at least, I mean, I am operating off of 3 bases, but I am struggling to spend my minerals. I'm sitting now at about 700 minerals and 1000 gas, so I definitely could be getting more warp gates in play, more robotics facilities, anything. I've liquidated my money just by pumping and queuing up immortals, so probably if those can get out and play in time, that should affect my chances of winning. We actually have a sensor tower in play, giving vision to essentially the entire center of this map. A pretty good placement of that sensor tower. So we have a pretty late command center coming up. If the Terran player can survive long enough to saturate this position, he may have a better chance, but yeah, now it looks like I want to go on the offensive. I'm taking down these rocks. It won't take too long, and I have that 2 attack upgrade now that 1 armor upgrade is finished. I expect those rocks to drop anytime soon. More gateways coming in as well, just gotta keep up with my income. Switching to that real quick, yeah, my income is really high, much higher than Racist's. As you guys can see for yourself, his harvester count is also very low, so we're picking some stalkers now, just for some insurance. Moving out with this force now across the southern end of the map, wisely going in through the back door as real men do. This Warp Prism, though losing all its shields to this missile turret, it actually has 1 kill, probably took out that observer, but now moving in with this Warp Prism and this small force, going to be taking down these destructible rocks sometime soon, probably. Taking a look at Racist's view, he does know now that my forces are here. Let's see if he can respond accordingly. Yeah, he's now unsieging all his tanks, probably going to be moving them over, but I don't know if it will happen soon enough. I'm trying to drop these immortals in the basement. There's a missile turret here. Will it take down the Warp Prism? No, it survives with 12 HP. Dropping these immortals down now and getting that prism out of here, as I don't want to lose those expensive immortals. Cleaning up these missile turrets now, these 2 immortals being left behind for whatever reason. Moving in now with this small force, Guardian Shield going up, not affecting too many units. These units being mismanaged a little bit, now moving them into the Siege Tank fray. These Siege Tanks are unupgraded, but my forces have that 1 shield upgrade as well, with the Guardian Shield that was up previously. These immortals doing their jobs very nicely, taking all those Siege Tank hits, making it very easy for the rest of my forces to win the day, but all my zealots have died. They sacrificed themselves for the greater good, and only my mechanical units remain, but that being said, I am cleaning up the main force of Racist, and a GG should be called from him sometime soon. I was simply to win the day through superior income, superior harvester amount, and finally realizing that I could breach his back door. I'm now streaming in some zealots here as reinforcements, but there's the GG from Racist. Thank you for watching, people. Look to my channel in the future for